So we are on our way to the hospital. We think my waters may have broken.
I think last night. So we waited a bit.
Yeah. So we think they may have broken last night. We're waiting for contractions, no contractions. Phoned the hospital and they said to come and get checked and see if they actually have been broken. If they actually have broke. So we'll see.
Excited but scared. So Jazz has gone inside. I am now just sat waiting to see if the water has broken or not. Just a waiting game. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully this time. Yeah. So obviously the water's breaking was false, and it's now the 21st. And what's happening, Jazz?
One day overdue, and they're gonna get contraction.
They're a lot more intense than the other ones, aren't they?
Definitely noticed these.
Been having it about every 6 minutes or so. Yeah, so we're hoping.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun. So Jazz is just having a contraction now. Again, very painful. Aww.
Chosen Miley Cyrus's The Climb because it's about overcoming obstacles and beating the odds. In my case, the obstacle is you, my lackluster teammates who refuse to carry their own weight.
So we're currently in bed trying to get some rest. Jazz is next to me as well, which is already on camera. So contraction started at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's now 7:14. So it's been over 12 hours. I had a midwife appointment at around 12 and she was 2 centimetres dilated. So hopefully, we're hoping she'll be a bit more by now. Jazz isn't sure if she can last any longer, so we might be going to the hospital any minute. So we're just gonna wait and see. So it's nearly 2 in the morning, and we are still going. Jazz got sent back from the hospital because she was just 2 centimetres dilated. Given some codeine, but that seemed to help her sleep a bit, but now it looks like it's wearing off a bit. And there's poor Evie trying to sleep. So we are back at the hospital now. We got here about 10 PM earlier. She was only 2 centimetres dilated again, so she had another sweep. And now it's pain's getting a lot more frequent, a lot more intense. Like she can't even speak when she's in them. So I'm back here again, and it's about 4 AM. So we've waited a good while. So hopefully she will be more than 2 centimetres. Really hoping 4 or 5, just so that we can stay in. It's go time. We'll see. So sadly we're back at home now. She was only 3 to 4 centimetres dilated now. So she's been given some more codeine back home. So hopefully that'll help. But then a few more hours, hopefully 4 to 5 centimetres, then we can go back. Yep, so. So it's now 12:30. We waited 8.5 hours again, so just dropped Jazz back off again. Just having to use a water bottle now, a lot more intense. So we'll see what happens. Really hoping this time it will be 4 centimetres or more. So Jazz is 6 to 7 centimetres dilated. Yes! Parked the car, ran in, and she's already got the bath going. She's in the bath now. How's the bath?
Love.
Yeah. And the gas in there?
Strange.
You got hiccups? Has baby got hiccups too? Just we? Just you? So Jazz wasn't feeling the bath too well after a bit, so we decided to get out. And then baby's heart rate was a little bit high twice in a row, so they just hooked her up to the machine and they're just checking the baby's heart rate. And Jazz is the gas now. Seems to be enjoying that now. Yeah, it seems like baby's heart's stabilising a bit, so that's good. So yeah, just keep on going. You're doing amazing. Just let it breathe out nice and slowly. That's good. You're doing perfect. Nice and slow breathing out. That's really good. So Jazz just had a cannula in because she's managed to get a room for the epidural. So we're just waiting now until we get it. I think she hit the pain threshold and we're getting that done. Oh, here we go. Just breathe, you'll be okay. I don't want to touch that hand. Breathe. Nice and slowly out, come on. We just got to the room so we can have the epidural. We're just setting stuff up. Jazz is definitely ready for it. Oh, we're having one. So she's had the epidural done. And as you can see, she's looking a lot better. Really?
I've had these pains for like 2 days.
Yeah, she's only been on the drip for like 10 minutes.
Oh
Time flies. Doing really well. There's Belly. Yeah, let's get this baby out of here. So she's fully dilated right now. And trying to get a quick nap before the push. We've got an hour and then it's pushing time. So it's now time to push. So we're gonna get going. Jazz still can't feel anything, but she's very cold and shivery. She's okay. You okay, Jazz?
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're doing really well. Keep going, keep going. Just right to your bum, that's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And go again. That's it. Keep pushing.
You're doing really well.
Pushing. You're doing so well. That's it. You're doing really, really well. Keep going, just there. And one more if you can. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. As long as you can. That's it. You're doing really, really well. Perfect. Push a bit harder if you can. That's it, perfect, just there.
Thank you. So, unfortunately, nearly the worst has happened. The baby is back to back, so we're taking him to theatre to try and turn her around and then use forceps to pull her out while Jazz is pushing. Going to theatre because if that doesn't work, then they're going to have to do a C-section. So right now they're just setting Jazz up, sorting her out, and then they're going to call me in, and I'll be in there with her. Down in them Crocs. Whoop, whoop.
That's a good now. Really good. Take a quick breath and push again. That's it. Keep going, 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 keep going. Do it as long as you possibly can. You're doing really, really well. And one more big push for me. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're doing really, really well. That's it. Just relax. It's gone off that one. Very good. Just like that, okay? Pardon, sorry.
Can you make sure they still match?
Yeah, I will do, yeah.
Can you only see them? We just see them.
Yeah, they've already put the one on, but it's too far from us for me. It's a bit tough, so you might have to... Perfect, are you again?
There we go.
Lovely. There we go, baby.
It's okay. You did amazing, little one. I know it seems so weird. You did absolutely amazing.
So you'll notice she has got a mark across her face, her nose and her chin and her eye. And it's just where the cortex went. And she's got a little sort of cut here. And it's pushing into such a funny position, that's all. Okay, we'll keep a close eye on it. Yeah, it should do. We'll just keep an eye for it sort of breathing. Do you want to... Hello, baby girl.
So I'm back home now. Sadly, Jazz is still in the hospital. Luckily, they didn't do a C-section, but they did turn the baby around and use forceps to get the baby out. So she's got some slight bruising on the face and everything. And sadly, Jazz had 3-degree tear and a fair amount of blood loss. And then once they'd stitched her all up and taken into the recovery room, her temperature started going up a bit and her heart rate was going up, so they thought she might have sepsis, basically a infection from stitching her up, which I wasn't sure, didn't really know that could happen. So they're keeping her in for a few days potentially, having her home on Monday, and because of stupid COVID-19, I cannot be there. Luckily, I was there for when after surgery, after they stitched her up, for an hour or so in the other room with her while they were just trying to get her back onto drips and get her awake and just trying to sort her out. So hopefully she won't be there for too long and she'll be okay. She's just told me that she's had 2 bags of blood given to her because of the blood loss, and she's on antibiotics as well. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, baby's all right. Baby's okay. She's not breastfeeding yet though. She's not latching. I just think she's tired whenever we put the baby on Jazz skin to skin. She was just happy there, just sleeping, loving life with her mum. So yeah. So it's Sunday morning today. I'm up and back on the sofa. Jazz is doing okay. She's still in a bit of pain. Had to have 2 bags of blood transfusions just for loss of blood, but she's feeling much better this morning. I think managed to get some rest, and the midwives seem to be looking after her. And they've given baby girl a bottle and changed a nappy, so everything seems to be going okay. Sadly, I think because of the blood transfusion they're gonna have to keep it until Wednesday, so a few more days. But yeah, she should be okay. Hello. Oh, you're soaking wet, Evie. What have you been out in the rain for, you silly girl? Hey? Such a silly girl. Hi, Misty. Hello. Oh yeah, hand in the air.
Hello, little Aria. Hello. Oh. Look at that little face, Nubby. Can you believe that she's ours? Those little lips. Look at that tiny little face. Oh, she's fast asleep. Hello, Aria. Are you going to say hi to your daddy? How's that face, Nav? Little hands and little face. Such a cute little face with milk to milk.
So, Jazz has a room here. I can see her. Yay! Hello! So it's been stood here chatting for a bit. Whoop whoop. Something true.